MLB The Show's coach Johnny Cueto gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
J.D. Davis the next to bat as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. And hold on there, he got him trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco giving chase, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. McNeil over at second. Alonso at first. 2 out in the inning. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Popped straight up. Cueto is there. And that's the 3rd out. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Here's
a fly ball, well hit. Marisnick going back. Still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate now, Abiatel Avelino. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Marisnick going back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Into the box now, Estevan Florio. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Belted. Deep center field. Looking up is Marisnick. Gone! So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting that night.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Jeurys Familia comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
The batter, number 46.
To the plate now, Abiatel Avelino, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Conforto is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. So striding forward now, Jake Marisnick. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Avelino has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Into the box, Jeurys Familia. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Ready to take his hacks again, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. Lindor is on his way home. Now the relay home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Brad Brock is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Now batting, Brandon Belt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Marisnick going back, and it's gone as he takes it to the deepest part of the yard.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
The pitcher, number 27, Johnny Cueto.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto, as he grounds one briskly to short. Rosario's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
J.D. Davis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that at a baseball game.
In now, Abiatel Avelino. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Cespedes on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB, certainly.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently second best on this Giants roster. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Stays alive, still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Yastrzemski coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
A base hit in his first trip. Chopper to short. 1 there. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Estevan Florial.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the cove and gone. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Digging in and looking for more, Rob Brantley. A hit in 2 tries so far. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Johnny Cueto. He was retired via the ground ball last time. This This one's blooped out toward right center field. McNeil ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Yoenis Cespedes stands in as he looks at a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Soft grounder left side. Up with it is Longoria. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Next up from New York, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pretty painful. Dylan Betances gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Gregory Polanco will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Now in the box, Abiatel Avellino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, deep.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Polanco. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready once again, Jeff McNeil. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Estevan Florio will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Grounded softly to the right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Gone! Paul Sewald gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Rob Brantley. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's got it. Throw won't get him.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The bat.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play in the 7th inning, ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Michael Conforto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Florial on the run to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Last half for the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out.
Up next to the Giants.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florio. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Jake Marisnick stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Eduardo Nunez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's gone 2 for 8. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Florial on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the... Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping up now, Johnny Cueto. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory bats next. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The batter, number 46.
So now to the plate, Abiatel Abelino. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2. So striding in, Francisco Lindor. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Rosario's got it cleanly. McNeil at second to finish up. Marlene Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth. At the plate, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Mets down to their final out now. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.